Hey y'all. Hey. Good afternoon, everyone. Not child of God. Yes, I do have a guest that will come on. So when they come, we'll, add them. But for right now, you guys got me. So let's get into it. How many of y'all have watched the Nikki B series? Let's get into that. Have you watched the Nikki B series? Matter of fact, let me put the question down there. I don't know why it's not letting me do that question, y'all. Okay, but question. How many of y'all have watched the Nikki B series? How many of y'all watched the Nikki B series? I guess have arrived. Hey, Justin.
How you doing?
Good, and you?
I'm doing pretty good.
So, y'all, we have a guest. So, can you tell them your name and like who you are, what you do, like so they can know who you are?
Most definitely. For those who don't know, my name is Justin Allen. I'm from Houston, Texas. I went to Cypress Creek High School. From there, I went to New Mexico State where I played football. Had a career-ending injury that led me into fitness, and I own a gym in Houston, Texas. It's called All In Sports Performance in the Bel Air area.
What you do, Justin? Come on, tell them what you do. Like your
What
training,
I
like
do?
pop your shit.
Oh,
Come
look,
on.
I like to help people. I help as many people as I can, mentally, physically, emotionally. I like to use the gym as my way to help people through fitness. But that's pretty much sums up how I do everything. Like my main purpose is to serve and help, and that's what I do daily.
Okay, cool. Welcome, Justin. So, can you tell them who you play in the show? Like, who's your character? And I want to know, do you and your character relate? Like, does the character relate to who you are personally?
So in the show, I play Jock, and the character relates to me in my younger days when I ain't know no better. Growing up watching your cousins with they boys and on the block and such. But to me as a grown man, my character does not relate to me personally to my life. But in my past life, we probably was best friends.
Okay, okay. So, is this your first time acting?
Acting, yes. With the camera in my face, no. I'm on this Netflix show Last Chance U, season three
Okay.
and four. So I think that's what helped me get comfortable. But I also went to Page and Park School to learn how to model and act. Some things that I laughed at when I was younger. So being able to um, do these things now, it's kind of like laughing back at my younger self, growing into who I am.
Okay. So how do you prepare for your role? Like, what do you do to prepare for the role?
You want the honest answer?
Yeah,
Want me to
I
get them
want
the
the
truth?
honest answer. We keeping it real on here.
I'm gonna be real. Lately, I don't watch TV, but
Okay.
ever since y'all gave me the opportunity to act, I cut the TV on a little bit, and I looked at a few actors and actresses that I liked, and just to learn and pick up little things. But I think what works best for me is how I do everything. I don't look at my script until I get there, and I just once I get there, I look at it and I I work better under pressure.
Okay.
I've always been like that. So my preparation is when I get there and I get to walk through it. So we were walking through it this past weekend, that was my first time looking at the script,
Really?
and yeah, honest to God,
I could not tell. I didn't
yeah, that's
see
how.
you. I didn't even see you look at the script. I
That's what
literally
I'm saying.
just
I don't
seen
be
you
needing.
talk.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I put pressure on myself to perform because like my dad's military, and he was always about performing and doing things the right way. Although not looking at the script is not the right way. Do not copy that, but that works best for me.
Man, I would have never knew like you do so good. Like this past weekend, like I didn't see you look at the script. I was like, oh, he knew his lines. He already practiced them. Like you was in character, like you had already been practicing.
Nah,
Oh,
nah.
okay. Never would have
I'm
knew.
gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. The cast that we have helps too. E- Everyone plays their role so well, so it just makes you be in tune with who your character is. Like
Okay.
Los helped me be Jock, and
Okay.
this weekend CC helped me be Jock. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Because they played their role so good, it just gives you the energy, and it's contagious. It's
Okay.
contagious. So it makes me play my role better.
Oh, well, then that's a good thing then. Okay. So that's good that, that everybody can, help each other based on how they play their roles. Okay.
Most definitely.
So, what's your honest feedback of the show now that you see all the scenes? Because you on set for your scene, but now that when you see all the scenes that you have not seen and you see them together, like what do you think about the show?
Um, I think it's unique. I didn't get to see the beginning scenes until they started coming out, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it. I think everything's been well put together. I think it fits the story that's trying to be told, and
Okay.
I think that it's flowing. So I think everything is pretty good. I like it.
Okay. Well, that's good. Hold up. I forgot to ask you. How did you get the role? Like, how did you get? Because I don't be knowing. I don't be knowing who my team talk to. So, like, how did that come
That's
about?
that's funny. So me and First Class, we're great friends, and they were looking for a place to shoot the gym shoot. So
Mm-hmm.
Dre came in the gym, and I met Dre, and we had a good conversation, and we hit it off well. Like the fellowship was dope, and literally he leaves, and probably within an hour or two, he calls me. He's like, "Hey, I didn't know you was on Netflix. I didn't know you got was familiar with the camera." He was like, "You interested in acting?" I guess he talked to First Class about me as well. And so he's like,
Okay.
you're interested in acting. And it just happened just like that. And I'm like, yeah, like I was hoping you would ask, but I ain't just want to ask. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and so it just happened just like that. And I came, and that first day, me and Los, we had a great energy together and played our role, and it just rolled from there.
Okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool. So, what do you think about Misfits and a Baby, the production company? Like, how do you think everything roll on set and all of that stuff, even with the baby?
I love it.
Okay.
I'm all about family, right?
Hmm.
And I think it is like it's like the it's basically the example of what we represent because like we all came in there. I mean, I know a lot of y'all knew each other, but the ones those of us who were came in later, like it feels like family. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I like how the kids are involved. Like just the little things, just the fact that they're learning and growing. Just because even in my facility with my training, it's the same way. Like James Harden came today and he was working with the little kids. Like he gave them the same energy that he would give anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Uh-huh.
they're the next generation. So I like having them around And I like for them to be able to have a valuable role in the part because when they grow up, they're gonna remember those moments, and I think that's very important. I didn't really have a childhood like that, so seeing things and being around the family production is something that's very special to me, and I like to see it, and I think that it works well with what we got going.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Cause I didn't know. I met. I probably knew a few people on the cast. Like I literally
Mm-hmm.
met people when we showed up for our first reading. I'm like, hi, cause I'm really a shy person, but people don't see that. But I I think everybody has really great energy. Like I didn't feel no ill will to nobody on set.
1,000%. I
So
agree.
like it was
I thought all
definitely
y'all knew
really
each look.
great.
I thought all y'all knew each other. That's why I
Oh
said
no, no,
that.
no. Look, we met on set and we bonded because when you got a scene with somebody, you kind of like, oh, you kind of, because when you bond with the person, it kind of makes it even better for you when you do the scene.
1,000%.
So no, we didn't all know each other, not at all.
That's funny.
Definitely met a bunch of people on set. Definitely.
That's that is funny.
So yes. So y'all, do anybody have questions for Jock? Justin plays Jock in the show, the Nikki B series. Anybody got questions for Jock? Do you have a question for me or anything?
Me?
Yeah. Anything? You got any question for me about the show or anything?
Uh, I know you do your skits and comedian acts. Is this your first time filming?
This is my first time with scripted acting. Yes, definitely.
Uh,
Never did scripted at all. First time.
yeah, I did not know that. You be doing so many skits. I'm thinking you done did movie after movie, show after show.
Definitely all skit. They say it's not Josh, he's Jock. But they say, did you really make it to jail? The booty house. Oh Lord. Didn't y'all see him in jail?
People are funny.
They say anything. Yeah, that this was my first one. So like on episode one, I was definitely a little nervous, not so much the camera, it was just more so remembering the line. And I was just concentrating on the line versus the acting.
Yeah,
So like I see a big change from episode 1 to 5 today. And it's like a big
I
growth.
I can't see you being nervous.
Really?
Nah, I can't see you being nervous.
It was more so like remembering my lines. I'm trying in my mind, I'm trying to remember exact word for word more than just acting it out.
Yeah,
So I think
yeah.
that's the biggest difference from my content. Cause even the ones that I talk on my content, that's still all me coming up with the stuff. It's nobody writing it. It's like
That's
I'm
true.
saying
That's true.
what
That's
I
true. That's true.
feel.
That's true.
But then
That's
when
true.
I'm reading some, it's like, okay, how do I make this mine? And maybe I don't need to talk like that. So
That's true.
that I think that was the biggest thing of trying to do that and act. So that
Yeah.
was my biggest. So yeah, it's definitely a difference between the content and scripted. Definitely,
Do
definitely.
you feel like one helps you with the other?
I do feel like the content helps me with the scripted because for the scripted, it's more so me remembering the words, knowing my lines. But I have all the facial expressions, all the
Oh, you got
body
that.
language.
You be
So
having that training.
it helped me have the body language already. So now it's really just me. Okay, know your lines, but bring the body language with what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does help me with that. So
Yeah. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
what is jail like sitting on a toilet for 10 years? Y'all, it's a show. He not really in jail.
Do you do stand up comedy? Yeah. Do you do stand up comedy?
Oh no, no,
Only
no.
scripted.
Yeah, no stand up. I don't think, let me say, let me not say I don't think I can. But I don't think that's my lane. Going on a mic and just literally telling jokes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that lane is for me. I prefer to, film it and then post it versus like me standing up saying it.
No, I
So
respect that. Look, at least you know your lane.
yes. I just answered that. What's the difference between filming your own content versus narrative series? And then with my own content, I'm doing what I'm being me. I'm just being me. And like when I come up with the content, I'm like, okay, how would you really act in that? How would you respond in that specific scene? So when I'm doing my own content, I really like, okay, this how I would respond. So
That's
versus
true.
the narrated series, like my words wouldn't be the words that they that's wrote out. I probably would say some other stuff, but
Hmm.
yeah. Do y'all have any questions for Justin, aka Jock? Let's see if they got any questions before I let you go. Any questions about the series? His character was like, if y'all watch episode 5, y'all have any questions about today's episode? Y'all got 60 seconds. And
They
not
jumping
saying
up there.
nothing. See. Yeah, I got a question. Okay, what's the question? I don't know what they somebody. I just be saying stuff. Um,
Before
20
they jump
seconds.
on,
Y'all not asking questions.
they is not asking questions.
Okay, well, Justin, thank you for coming on and telling them about your character, talk about the show. You got any words before you go?
Nah, I definitely appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate you having me on. And looking forward to continue to build what we got going.
And thank you for coming on.
Yes, ma'am. You have a great night.
You too. What's up, guys? Okay, y'all know I always got a question, but before the question, y'all didn't answer my question. Have y'all watched the Nikki B series? I need to know if y'all been watching my series. Okay, y'all been watching the series? Have y'all been watching my Nikki B series? Cause I need to know. Yes, no, and I want y'all to be truthful. If you not have not watched it, please say no. I'm gonna tell you how to watch it. Reach the live a little late. Never heard of it. Okay, no, no, yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Every day. Yes. Okay. Okay. So let me tell you about the Nikki B series before we get in. You saw the first one? Okay, there are 5 episodes. No, I didn't know. Okay. So let me tell you about the series. So it's called the Nikki B series. It's about me. And all the drama that circle around me with my friends and family. So the series is on my page, so you need to subscribe to my page. If you have not subscribed to my page and you're in this live, you should definitely go subscribe to my page right now. Okay. But the series is about me. It's um about how I went from being a teacher, and I was a teacher for 10 years, yes, to a full-time content creator, and then all the drama that circle around me. Episodes 1 through 5 are out. They drop every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time Zone. So make sure you guys go check that out. You need to go subscribe to my channel and go watch my playlist, Nikki B series. You gotta check it out. It's gonna be great. You'll get to know who all the characters is. It is a great dramedy. So it's drama and comedy. So you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you're gonna be serious, you're gonna try to figure stuff out. But it is all good. You trust me, you're gonna love it. Okay. So, question. Let's get it started. What's one red flag you ignored because they were fine? So what's one red flag that you ignored because they were fine? What's one red flag y'all ignored because somebody was fine? Waiting on the answers. Y'all gotta tell me. One red, but two attention thirsty. Okay. The way they dress and talk. All of them. Explain flying. I ain't ugly, so I ain't insecure, but I noticed though. Oh no, it's not saying that you're ugly or insecure, but everybody probably went through ignoring people red flags because they look the way they look and stuff. So they like, oh, okay, they fine. So you know what I'm saying? Like I don't see it. But everybody's went through that. Not saying anybody's ugly or insecure. That's why you ignore red flags because they're fine. But you know, they pop perks. Oh, you skip somebody popping perks because they fine. Now that's a super duper red flag, okay? That's beyond red flag. That flag is probably every color with red, okay? Oh no, I'm talking okay by attention thirsty. Got you. You're one crazy little beautiful woman. You keep me rolling. Thank you. So I'm gonna tell y'all a red flag that I probably ignored because they were fine. Pretty much how they treat their no, I'm not gonna say how they treat their, I'm gonna say how they respond to their talk about their family and friends. Being like really ego is just out of this world. They had this big ego where they felt like, you know, oh, I'm they all of that in a bag of chips, and you know, pretty much tried to play their family and friends when they were talking about them to me, and that's a big red flag when people try to talk about when people talk about the people that they around. They ain't no good because they ass gonna talk about you when you ain't around. You better believe that, okay? She was a gang member and she lied and said she got shot. Oh my God, that's a lie. Damn, that is a super red flag. First of all, why would somebody lie like that? Oh my God, why would somebody lie like that? That is crazy. Yeah, like when someone goes to jail. Tell me why. Okay, so you said, oh, you saying like if they go to jail and you still be with them after jail, or you be with them while they're in jail? That's what you're saying. Like that's a red flag, or like is that what you're saying? I was mad she was a gang member. You didn't know when you first met her? Like she didn't tell you when y'all first met? Or she did and you just like, I still want to talk to her. I'm thirsty, y'all. Jail is something you don't want time for. Oh no, she didn't tell you. Okay, gotcha. How much water do you drink? I you should ask me out. I know a good juice bar. I drink a gallon a day. Some people play devil's advocate. She had a lot of mean. She had a lot. I mean, a lot of kids. What's a lot of kids? What's that amount look like? What does what does a lot of kids amount look like? What's the number? What number is considered a lot of kids? That's what I want to know. What number is considered a lot of kids? Y'all see that fly? That damn fly that got in my house. You can't never see the red flag till later. Five. Ooh, five is a lot of kids. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's why your skin glows. All the secrets coming out today. Yes, it's definitely the water. We still cool, but I found out a lot of women do it on the low. Oh, Okay, hey, to each his own. Hello. Okay, so I have a scenario for you guys, and y'all tell me what y'all answers are to the scenario, and then I'll give y'all my answer to the scenario. Okay. So she told him, and this is just a scenario. Okay, this is like it's nothing else added to it. This is just a scenario. She told him she didn't want kids, but now 2 years in, she changed her mind and wants a baby, and he still doesn't. Who should compromise, or should it be over? So, like, so this couple together, and they agreed to not. They didn't want kids, right? So 2 years after they've been in a relationship, the woman say, "Hey, I want kids." So who should compromise, or should the relationship be over? So which one? Should one of them compromise, or should the relationship be over? Because they both agreed no kids, and then later on she like, I want kids. So who y'all think? Y'all think somebody should compromise, or y'all think the relationship should be over? You don't know? He said, I don't know. Dumping it on your head is cooking. What? The man, okay, the man should compromise. Okay. Hi. It should be over and let her find someone who wants to have kids. Hello. Thank you. I like your smile, but you look like trouble. Thank you. What's up? Thank you. Y'all not answering my scenario. It's a situation. How many kids are already involved, both adult ages? So it's just a scenario. It doesn't give you the it's not like, it's just a scenario of if this happened, not necessarily any kids are involved. But if you got in a relationship and this happened, what would you do? Husbands are to love their wives as Christ loved the church and died for it. Give your woman what she yearns for if you're able. Thank you. Thank you. So I say I don't think anybody should have to compromise, for the simple fact there should be communication for it. Like, you don't get with somebody and y'all have this conversation about kids, and you decide 2 years after that you changed your mind and you want kids. Kids is a big commitment. You can't just throw a kid in the equation and think everything is going to be okay. That's not going to work. Let's get that straight. So if I'm dating you and we agree to not have kids, and you tell me 2 years later within a relationship, oh, I want a kid, then I can't help you. I don't feel like neither one of us should compromise. Yes, I have one kid. I don't think neither one of us should compromise. I'm from Texas. I don't think neither one of us should compromise, for the simple fact that we agreed on this. We talked about this. This was a communication that we had at the beginning of the relationship. So now that you want kids, that's not okay. So that's not okay to say, oh, now I want a kid. And, because that's a big commitment. Kids change a lot of stuff. Like, you can continue to live your life, don't get me wrong, with kids, but certain situations you have to, fall back because you have a kid now. And if you never wanted this kid, guess what? If that person do compromise and give you a kid, they're going to resent you. And every time y'all get into it, they're going to bring it up. You might have to look at it like he's using it to go ahead on and get out of a relationship, because he know what it was from the start. Changing your mind later is a big deal. Definitely, because guess what? That person is going to resent you. If they give you this after they went, if they go back on their word, and I get it when people love people, they'll do things and change their mind, but they also gonna resent you for that, because if they decide, hey, I want to go do this and I want to go do that, all of this, and the kid is there, they're gonna say, well, you wanted the kid, you need to watch the kid, you need to keep the kid, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna end up breaking up anyway, because y'all gonna argue about who wanted the kid and stuff. So now, since you wanted the kid, they gonna always want to leave you there with the kid. Now you're gonna be a single parent within a relationship. So I think that the relationship should just be over, and she should find somebody that wants to have a kid. What if they accept it? I mean, if I so I'm not I that's what I was saying. Like, so if they do decide to say, okay, hey, you want a kid, I'll give you a kid, I love you. But I just feel like in the back of their head or whatever, they're gonna always resent you, because they're gonna bring that up every time. Anytime you want to go somewhere, or anytime they want to do something, and you be like, "Oh, can you watch the kid?" If they don't feel like watching the kid, or they want to, I just feel like they're going to uh make up excuses, or feel a certain way, because then in their mind gonna be like, I never wanted this kid. I gave her the kid because I love her, but this not what I had wanted. This wasn't my life plan. So it's one of them ways that go either way. I just think you should just have a kid with somebody else that wants to have a kid, not a person that didn't want a kid. What you want to know about my tattoos? So if you can't compromise, then you should just move around. Otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, I agree. But I agree that you only should compromise if that's absolutely what you want to do, not you should do it because that's what you want to do, because you don't want to later on feel and throw that in people's face. I'm a great father, and I ran into a couple of deadbeats who just wanted me to be their baby daddy. Okay, fact, real life events. I want 10 children with one woman, and I'm 30 years old. Well, baby, you need to get started if you want 10 kids and you're 30. I think you should just go and get started on them 10 kids. You need to go find her. No, so my thing is, I just feel like it's okay to compromise, but you have to do it because you want to do it, not because you're doing it for your partner. Because if you do it for your partner, you're gonna always resent them, like meaning that you're gonna bring this stuff up, you're gonna throw stuff in their face, all of that. So I don't want nobody to throw shit in my face. So I would rather you not do it because I want to do it. I would want you to do it because you want to do it. It should be over. Like, why did she lie in the first place? Communication and honesty is very important. Oh, definitely, for sure, for sure, for sure. Do I want more kids? No. You are a beautiful woman. I love your show. Keep going. Thank you. Go, Kirk. Go raise that village, my boy. Y'all play too much. So I take it you don't want kids anymore, or do you have kids? I have one kid. He doesn't want to pay child support. If he got who, the man that want 10 kids don't want to pay child support. Who don't want to pay child support? He wants 10 children, then he best have a good paying job to support them. That is a lot of children, but hey, if that's what you want, do your thing, baby. Hey, your videos are funny. Thank you. Oh yes, Aries gang. Yes, you see my tattoo. When you have over 10 kids, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay. Hold up. You don't have to pay child support when you have 10 over 10 kids. You don't have to pay child support for none of them. or you don't have to pay for the ones that's past the number 10. Oh, he said yes, he's well off, thank God. Okay, so I got another scenario for you all, and then I'm gonna answer some questions from you guys. With a good family, kids are investments. Keyword, good family. With a good family. A village. Keywords. Okay, so my next scenario I have for you. I love your voicemail. What voicemail? You mean my voice? Yes, you don't have to pay for none of them. Oh, never knew that. Okay, so next scenario. He told her not to wear certain outfits out of respect of their relationship. Is he being protective or I got tongue tied. He told her not to wear certain outfits for the respect of their relationship. Is he being controlling or is he being protective? He told her not to wear certain outfits out of the respect of their relationship. Is he being controlling or is he being protective? Which one is he being, y'all? Which y'all think? Both. Okay. Protective. Okay. Protective. Being reasonable, but it depends on the individuals. Okay. Keeping integrity intact. Both, you can't hide what you have. Depending on if she was wearing that type of clothing when he met her. Okay, good one. Protective to avoid unwanted attention. That's a good one too. Protective. He knew she was that way before he laid down with her. Now he wants to change her. Protective because there are a lot of creeps out there controlling. It depends on what kind of person he is. So nobody knows if he's been controlling. But in this day and age, a lot of men are being protective of their women because women show too much of their bodies. Certain outfits, certain places. I like my woman to look good. He wants a woman who understands her worth. Okay. Y'all got some good responses. Like I mean, I agree. Not that I had to agree or disagree. It's y'all opinions. If you respect yourself, he shouldn't have to ask. Okay. So I just no hablo español. No, I don't speak Spanish. Oh, you telling him I don't. Okay, yeah. I only speak English. So you're a confident woman, stay hot. I think I don't think can't believe you don't have a ring on that finger. So I think it could be controlling. This is what I say. You are two adults, right? And like one person said, if you met, so in a scenario, if you met a person wearing certain outfits and then you get with them and then you trying to say, oh, I don't like you wearing that, then you shouldn't have never dated them because you seen their outfits when you first met them. So that is definitely a controlling situation because you meet somebody because you like how they look or whatever the case that attracted you to, and they had on these type of clothing that you don't like, but you still decide to date them and build a relationship with them. Now that you're in a relationship with them, you don't want them wearing it because you don't want nobody looking at them. Well, you should have never dated them. So then that particular situation, that is definitely controlling because no. Then I also say, because one, we're grown. We're grown at the end of the day. If you don't want me to wear a certain outfit because you think somebody gonna look at me, then I don't know what to tell you, because people gonna look regardless of what outfit I got on. And I'm saying just in general, I'm talking about in a scenario. I think as a woman, certain things when you're in a relationship, of course, like some things you don't wear. But I know for me, I'm out. I without a man, I'm gonna dress what's comfortable for me and what I feel that's respectful for myself at the end of the day. Then again, some men love women with a little spite. Protective is still a sense of control. Yeah, I think so too. I feel like this. When you trust each other and you're both secure with each other, I don't think an outfit should be matter. Now, of course, if she running around with booty out, nipple pads only, and everything is just exposed, that's a different story. That's just going too far. I don't know what the hell you got up your sleeve and why. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like some stuff, like, I'm aware. Like at the end of the day, like you can't tell me I can't wear it. Like I feel confident in this. I feel respectful in this. But at the end of the day, you can't control other people's eyes. What about when women want to make us switch up though? Ooh, that's a good one, because there are women that want men to switch up. I think it's the same thing. If you meet a man a certain way, I don't think you should change who he is as a person. Now, it's one thing if he's like, he wants you to help with his styling and stuff like that. That's cool. But not you saying, "Oh, I don't want you to wear this because the women gonna look at you like the gray sweatpants. I don't want you to wear gray sweatpants because they looking at you." I don't give a damn who look at you. If you my man, you my man at the end of the day. I At the end of the day, if you gonna go do something based on somebody looking at you, you gonna go do that shit regardless of what kind of clothes you got on, okay? If you dress inappropriate as a lady, nobody gonna take you serious. A woman's body has to be respected, and it starts with herself. You're right. And if I got enough confidence in you to know that you won't cheat or have to worry about you when you're by yourself, it doesn't matter what you wear. Yeah, because let me tell you something. I don't care what a person gonna wear, what they wear, put on or not. If they gonna cheat, baby, they gonna cheat. They gonna cheat in some. Baby, they gonna cheat. She gonna cheat, she gonna cheat. And if he gonna cheat, he gonna cheat, regardless of what they got on. That she can have on a big old sweatsuit that don't show nothing, baby. If she gonna cheat, she gonna cheat. Same thing with him. He can have his. It's just like when a woman don't want a man to have his shirt off. If he gonna cheat. He gonna cheat with that shirt on. Like that don't mean nothing. Anytime you go somewhere, somebody is gonna look at you because somebody is gonna like you. But at the end of the day, if you don't want nobody to look at your person, baby, then something wrong, because I don't want nobody that don't nobody like. Like I don't want no man that they don't nobody like. Then something wrong. He ain't cute or something. Like what the hell? Like I need you to look at him or something. That ain't gonna bother me. But like I said, everybody grown. Everybody know what like they want to wear and what they don't want to wear. Um, I just feel like don't choose if don't choose a person if you don't like what they wear. That's the biggest thing to me. Meeting somebody one way and then you go up in there trying to change who they are or how they dress, but you knew that when you met them and you decided to continue to pursue them. So guess what? You get what you got because you tried to pursue it when you seen it. Like I'm telling you, when people show you who they are, it's just like like red flags all the time. When people show you who they are, you better believe who they are. Now, if you continue to pursue it, then whatever happens is on you, nobody else, because you seen it, but you continue to pursue it for whatever reason. So don't pursue something when you don't like it. My gray sweatpants got confiscated, and I had to buy some more. Not they took them gray sweatpants. Y'all, this water soda ain't gonna good. Compromise and coordinate. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna open up the floor for you guys to have. If y'all have any questions, now remember, if it's disrespectful, I'm not gonna answer it. Out of control, out of line, I'm not gonna answer it. So you can ask me some questions, and I'll answer a few questions before I get off of here. I feel that a woman should understand these times. Do you know how many guys have gotten to confrontations with other guys because their women were showing too much? So, what makes you get into it with another guy due to what your woman got on? So, like, do the guys say something to the woman? I'm 5'8". Do the guys say something to the woman, or is it like the guys was looking at her? Like, what? Like, I want to know what causes it. Like, that's what I want. So whatever she got on, is he looking too hard or did he say something to her disrespectful? What's your background? Your facial structure is giving Caribbean. Oh, I am African American. No, I'm not from the Caribbean or anything. No. But I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. No. I'm African American. Would you date another Aries? I don't believe in the zodiac signs, y'all. I don't really go by the zodiac signs, how they say, oh, certain people act this way if they born in the zodiac. I feel like people are who they are, and people act a certain way based on how they're raised in the environment that they grew up in. That is my opinion, but I don't like the zodiac signs don't make me feel a certain, thing. That's the other guys being disrespectful. But sir, even when you don't have on provocative clothes, guys just be disrespectful at the end of the day. So I don't think it's the woman that's causing somebody to be disrespectful. Because people just sometimes they get drunk and all kind of stuff and they feel big and bad and they feel like just being disrespectful, period, point blank. But I get it. Insecurity perfects. Questions? Y'all got any more questions? I need a haircut. I get my hair cut this week, so I'm gonna be fresh as hell if the feds watching. Got to go, but continue to stay blessed. Keep up the good work. Respect to the chat. Have a good one. Do you have any other platforms where to access your work apart from YouTube? Yes. So I have Instagram. It is Nikki B on Instagram. I have Facebook. It's Nikki. Have TikTok, which is Nikki B. So it's Nikki B across the board. And you would definitely see the profile picture as the same profile picture. So yes, I have all of those. Would you ever learn another language? I used to want to learn another language, but it's a lot to learn another language, especially in your adulthood. So, but I'm not closed off to it. I like your content. Thank you. You should get into comedy. I'll think about it. When you going to make more funny video? I posted one, right? I posted one before I got on here. Are you a trainer? No, I'm not a trainer. Just want to say I like your videos from Congo. Thank you. One time, some YN told me my girl was fine. I told him thank you, and we kept going. Man, so man, the YNs, they crazy. They say anything. I don't care what your woman got on. They gon' yeah, they be saying stuff, yeah. But that's a good response. Thank you. Cause like, yeah, she fine, but she mine. Yeah, but thank you, boo. How long are your braids? They go to my thigh. You didn't see it? Yeah, I posted a short today before I got on here. Where do I get what? You funny when the series. I'm funny in the series, or are you asking me when the series? Because I'm gonna get back on there. What do you think about older men? I don't know. I don't think nothing. Like they're a man. I don't know. Yes, I have siblings. What questions do you consider disrespectful? Now, y'all, you know what a disrespectful question is. Like, you definitely know my accent. No, I'm not married. How do you come up with your shorts? I really be thinking. I ain't gonna lie. I get ideas. Sometimes I just lay in the bed and literally think about stuff. Sometimes it takes me that days to think about it, and sometimes it takes me an hour. Sometimes it takes me minutes. So it's just it's one of those, when my brain is working, it's working. So that's kind of where I get my ideas, and then just everyday life. No, fabulous. I don't read that. What else do you do apart from content creation? I'm a full-time content creator and an actress. Yes. How has my week been? It's been really great. It's been great. Thanks for asking. Okay, so I want to before I get off of here, I definitely want to remind you guys to go watch the Nikki B series. Episode 5 dropped today. If you have not watched the episodes, you need to go back and watch episode 1 so that you can follow the story. Make sure it's on my page. You make sure you subscribe to my page. You go to my channel, NiquieBfit channel for YouTube, and you will find the series. Y'all need to go check it out. Watch episodes 1 through 5. Every Tuesday, a new episode drop. This is my acting debut, so go watch it. Y'all get to see me act. Like y'all see me acting on my shorts, but go watch the show. I'm guarantee you guys will love, love, love the show. So before we go, can you drop in the chat where you are tuning in from? Because I want to see where you guys are tuning in from. Oh, is that an algorithm? Put okay, Albuquerque, New Mexico, New Orleans, the Caribbean. Okay, I'm 41. North Carolina, Montreal, New Jersey. Okay, Zambia, Africa. I know I probably pronounced it, but I know that. Cleveland, Ohio. Istabel. I probably pronounced it wrong, but I know what that is. Atlanta. Okay. Who else is in the building? Who else is in the building before we get off? I want to see where you guys are tuning in from. Okay, Jamaica, ATL, Hartford, Alabama. Okay. St. Louis, Cleveland, Ohio. You tuning in from Fine Wine? What? Not Fine Wine. St. Louis. Okay, give 20 more seconds to drop where you coming from. I mean, where you're tuning in from. I saw your all videos and I love it. Thank you. I love you guys too. Thank you. Thank you. That means you watched the show if you seen all my videos. North Carolina, that's the Bahamas. I know that flag. Low Rider Capital, New Mexico. Oh, I'm aging like fine wine. I was like, hold up, is he from where he's saying you talking about you from fine wine? Brooklyn, New York. Okay. God bless this woman. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. So I really enjoyed this live. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Um, okay, Ethiopia. Okay. Thank you for tuning in, spending your time with me, the last hour with me. Thank you for loving my videos, sharing them, comment, all of the above. Make sure you watch the Nikki B series. You have to go watch it. Make sure you go watch it. Go subscribe to my page and watch the Nikki B series. It's episodes 1 through 5. You don't want to miss this because it is really good and it's getting good. Like it's really getting great. So you gotta go from 1 to 5. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for always supporting me. I will be back on here on Thursday. And I appreciate you so much. Y'all make sure y'all have a great night, great day, wherever you are, because I don't know if it's day or night over there, but just have an awesome day. And I will talk to you guys next time. Peace.